All right, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to get started here. And as I've said before, we live in a fast-paced society. So in that regard, I'm going to share a quick bite-sized version of how this amazing product, these three products actually are Z3 Trio that everybody's clamoring for. We're going to give you a bite-sized presentation or overview on these three products. And this way we can get you on with your busy day so you have the time to go share this with other people. So let's get started. So in this presentation, which is maybe going to be 20 minutes or so, we're going to talk about how Z3 works and how people are getting rapid and outstanding results that will not revert. And realize also, as I share this with you, that we're the only ones who have these patented, trademark, clinically tested and proven products containing an ingredient called Oxy-28. No one else has it. And the best part, like all of our products, and we've got a full catalog of products, over 100 items, that all of them are toxic-free. So Z3, that's the trio that I have here, Z3, all three of these contains Oxy-28. And it's literally for men and women, not only adults, but even teenagers on up. We're seeing results not only with fine lines and wrinkles and discolorations and bags and all the things that we adults don't like, but we're also getting reports from teenagers who are having improvements with acne, and adults, of course, that have acne as well. People who want to look younger in 90 seconds or less are using this product. We've added above and beyond Oxy-28, a very special ingredient that we get from red algae. And suffice it to say, I'm going to dive into it a little deeper in just a bit, but red algae has the strongest antioxidant on the planet called astaxanthin. Kind of a tough word to spell out, but it's A-S-T-A-X, believe it or not, A-N-T-I-T-H-I-N, so astaxanthin. And we're seeing improved better than ever results, permanent skin rejuvenation, as I said, that will not revert. It's certified toxic-free product, which you'd expect from Essante Organics, as well as a pH-balanced product, which you'd also expect from us, because we make products that go on the outside of your body as well as the inside of your body to help you achieve phenomenal alkalization, or pH level is what we talk about. Now, this product, as like all of our products, are guaranteed to work. So you try it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. At the end of 30 days, if you don't get the results that we're talking about, of course, you can send it back. We've got a return policy, 30-day return policy. So let's get into that Oxy-28. Oxy-28, the hard term of it is called, or the scientific term is called, biomimetic tripeptide. What this is, what Oxy-28 or biomimetic tripeptide literally is, it's a botanical, from plants, stem cell ingredient, and we have that ingredient in all three of the Z3 products at the clinical dosage. I like to break this word down because it's so kind of scientific and long, biomimetic tripeptide. And when you break it down, it's real easy. The tri from tripeptide literally means three. Tripeptide means we have three peptides in all of our Z3 products. You think about tri as like a tricycle with three wheels, or a triathlon that has three events in a sporting event, swimming, biking, running. And unlike other companies, when we brag about an ingredient or ingredients, we're not fairy dusting that ingredient in there to say that we have it in there. We are putting these things in at the clinical dosage. And our research shows that when you use these products on a daily basis, you're going to see a 175% increase in collagen synthesis. The studies also show it's 98% effective in immediate long-term permanent results. And we're also seeing a 92% immediate increase in lifted, firmer, hydrated, as well as more smoother skin due to the increase in elastin. People are seeing decreases in dark eye circles, puffiness, droopy skin, dark spots, sunspots, all those things that we don't like. I've been using it on my arms because living out here in Arizona, we're kind of victims, so to speak, or susceptible, I should say, to something called reverse freckling, where all of a sudden you get these white spots as you age. And I'm seeing a definite improvement in that area. We see people that are getting help with their crow's feet, smile lines, scars, frowns, marionette lines. So when I smile, I'm one of these guys that closes my eyes and I, get those lines up here, and they are definitely, absolutely decreasing. I have people coming up to me on the regular basis that haven't seen me in a while, and they go, "Did you get Botox?" Of course not. I would never put that or any other toxic ingredient in my body, and I would suggest you don't either. Now, the reason why we're getting these results is that the organic and toxic-free botanicals that we use in the Z3 product have been a proven solution for something called progerin, Progerin. What is progerin? It's a protein that we all have, we all get. It increases with age, and it's literally one of the biomarkers which is used in studies on natural aging. So if you know a natural aging scientist or a doctor and you mention progerin, they're going to be able to tell you all about it. And what we've discovered with this biomimetic tripeptide, with Oxy-28, we've been able to stop it in its tracks. So if you've ever been looking for an opportunity that's once in a lifetime with a population that's aging and a population who's spending money right now on looking better. But the problem is they're spending their money on toxic shots, toxic solutions, dangerous surgeries, and creams and lotions that are, that they're buying on the internet or getting on the store shelves that really don't deliver on the promise. If you've got an entrepreneurial bone in your body, if you've been looking for that once in a lifetime opportunity, this is it, because we're the one company that has this Oxy-28, this biomimetic tripeptide, and we've been able to show what it can do to stop progerin right in its tracks. Now, progerin, as I'm going to dive into it in a bit, doesn't just attack your skin cells, it attacks all your cells. That's why anti-aging doctors know all about it. Progerin is simply a toxic form of a healthy protein, which, as I said earlier, gets more plentiful, unfortunately, accumulates with age. So you can improve your wellness and appearance by simply blocking progerin, and that's why many of you are on this webinar today and have been sharing our webinars, our overviews, our videos, and so on and so forth. So to mitigate the effects of progerin, which you naturally want to do, you're going to want to incorporate this trio as part of your daily regimen. And if you really want to take it to the next level, use this trio in the morning for 90 seconds, literally only 90 seconds, and use this trio at night for 90 seconds. So, I mean, who doesn't have, 3 minutes to get this done, right? 3-4 minutes to really improve their appearance. The Z3 biomimetic tripeptide, which again, we've patented as Oxy-28, as I said, is a triple botanical stem cell, plant stem cell ingredient, and it's found in all 3 products. The last part of that scientific word I want to break down is biomimetic. Mimetic simply means to mimic or copy. So when a painter paints the sunrise or the mountains or the streams or anything God created, they're literally mimicking nature in their artwork. Oxy-28 are bioidentical, biomimetic tripeptides. And by the way, a peptide, just to break that down, is simply a molecule that contains 2 or more amino acids. And you probably know that amino acids, you've been hearing that over the past decade. Amino acids are the molecules that form together to create proteins. So Oxy-28, it's from plants. It's mimicking amino acids that are found in your body already. It is truly delivering on the promise of plant therapy. I see more and more companies using that as a buzzword, plant therapy, but they're not doing what we do. And, again, speaking to the entrepreneurs that are watching this presentation, if the last 2 years have taught us anything, having a side gig or a home-based business no longer is a choice, it's a necessity. You've got to find a way, you've got to discover a way that you can earn money from the comfort of your home. And there's nobody that's paying better with our very generous compensation plan with Essanté Organic. So what you're going to do, and I don't want to get on that, get off on a tangent, but you're going to want to get back to the person who shared this overview with you. If you want to look healthier, you're going to want these products. If you want to reverse the aging process and have a more youthful appearance, you're going to want these products. And if you've got an entrepreneurial bone in your body, if you've been looking for that opportunity, that once in a lifetime opportunity, you're also going to want to get back to the person who shared this with you. So this seems obvious, but you're going to be placing the ingredients from this trio on your skin, specifically your problem areas, your forehead, your face, your neck, décolleté, whatever you want. Like I said, I've also been putting it on my arms. Now, Essante Organics has this catalog of over 100 toxic-free products for a reason. And the reason is we understand that anything you put on your skin is the largest organ in your body. Anything you put on your skin is going to be in your bloodstream, those ingredients, as quickly as 26 seconds. So I want you to think about this largest organ in your body, and I want you to think about how you can even speed up how these ingredients get in your body. And I'm not even talking about the good ingredients right now, which is true, but I'm also talking about the bad ingredients that unfortunately people need to be educated about and replace. When we take a shower or a bath, we're heating up this largest organ in our body, our skin, and the pores are opening up. They are more absorbing or more receptive to any ingredients we put on. So as you're in the shower, as you're in the bath, as you're putting shampoo just inches from your brain and conditioner inches from your brain, as you're putting body wash and soaps on your skin, you're going to want to be sure that you're only using toxic-free products. And this isn't a compromise. I don't want you to think like, well, you know, I've tried healthy products before and they just don't deliver on the promise, so I'm sticking with that unhealthy toxic stuff. You're not going to do that. If I give you the opportunity on one hand to continue to take and continue to consume and continue to spend money on the toxic products you've been using since you were a kid, and on this hand, I can give you an alternative, a product that's guaranteed to work as well, if not better, and it's 100% toxic free. And when we've removed the toxic ingredients or never even put them in the first place, we've added organic ingredients designed to nourish the body from the inside out. The choice is obvious. Naturally, you're going to choose the toxic free. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. When you apply our Z3 Biomimetic tripeptides, it's going to help your DNA in 3 ways. So it's not just on the skin surface. Again, it's going into your body and affecting your DNA. I mentioned the word progerin, and this is how you can envision progerin. If you're my age, if you grew up in the 60s, 70s, and definitely the 80s, you remember a game, it's still kind of popular, Pac-Man. Remember that? And the Pac-Man would eat the little dots, right? Well, progerin, I'd like you to think of Pac-Man because that's the way it acts. And I'd like you to consider my arm a strand of DNA. Your body is made up of DNA, and that makes you your unique you. One of those tripeptides, those 3 peptides, the biomimetic tripeptides that I mentioned, puts a force field, a barrier around your DNA. So when the progerin comes and it's used to nipping away at your DNA, damaging your DNA, and damaged DNA doesn't replicate healthy skin cells or healthy whatever cells or organs that DNA is designed to do. It's going to make damaged, less youthful organs, tissues, and cells. So progerin literally nips away and destroys your DNA. With biomimetic peptide number 1 in Oxy-28, it puts a force field, a barrier. It protects your DNA. So now progerin can't nip at that DNA anymore. And I love to tell people, if we just had one of those peptides, of those tripeptides, if that's all we had in this, this would be a multi-million-dollar, if not a billion-dollar product, a trio, because now we can stop any further damage in its tracks. But I know what you're thinking. You don't want to just stop the damage in its tracks. You want to correct the damage that's already occurred. So the second peptide of the biomimetic tripeptide literally penetrates into the already damaged area of DNA and starts the repair process of the damaged cells. Healing is now able to occur where it was impossible before because of the constant onslaught of progerin against your cells, as well as oxidative stress. Progerin's attack on your DNA has now been halted with peptide number 1, and with peptide number 2, you can start the repair process. Again, if all we had were those 2 peptides, this would be the greatest thing you've ever put on your skin. But let's get into peptide number 3. Peptide number 3 relates with a concept, a scientific fact, that understand this: every 27 days, all the skin of your body is replacing itself. I mean, that's fascinating. We have this incredibly designed, intelligently designed body that helps the body repair itself and replicate. Well, the problem is, because of what we've done to our body with toxic ingredients, not to mention just the normal aging process of progerin, when the skin repairs itself and it's relying on the damaged cells to determine how to reproduce new skin cells, they're coming up with damaged cells. That's why your scars aren't fading. That's why your lines and wrinkles are getting worse year by year. Your discolorations are getting more pronounced. So with peptide number 3, we are actually re-educating your mother cells of your DNA. It's going to retrain or re-educate your mother cells to create healthier skin, younger skin, like it did 5, 10 years ago. I mean, that's awesome. And this particular mimetic peptide of the 3, number 3, is, again, designed for plants to be bioidentical or mimic the exact peptides the body produced when you were younger. Why is copying it, biomimetic, why is that important? It's important to mimic what the body is familiar with, so it knows what to do with those ingredients. If you're putting synthetic ingredients on or in your body doesn't know what to do with it. And you can have long-term health consequences, not to mention appearance consequences from that. That's why if you look at our nutrition program, and again, I don't want to get off on too far of a tangent, but if you look at our nutrition products, they are whole food, organic, ionically charged, non-heat dehydrated nutrition. When you put our nutrition in your body thinks they're organic plants and vegetables because they are. And your body knows what to do. It's literally ingredients right from the Garden of Eden. And it's the combination of all 3 of these biomimetic peptides, which are getting all of the great results you're seeing on your own skin, but all over the internet. And if this wasn't good enough, we've added one more ingredient to this formula, which takes Z3 to a higher level. As I mentioned red algae earlier, it contains something called astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is that red pigment that belongs to a group of ingredients that occur in nature called carotenoids. I worked with a company many years ago. We were working with a device designed by Nobel Prize physics where we were measuring the carotenoid levels of the body. And the higher your carotenoid levels of your body, there had been a correlation in all of the research showing that people are literally healthier. They've got greater wellness, greater longevity. So we've added that to the trio in all 3 products. Astaxanthin at the end of the day is an antioxidant. Antioxidants protect your cells from oxidative damage, and astaxanthin also improves the function of your immune system. Hence the reason why we were able to improve or see those results in the studies we did many years ago. People, if you get on the internet and do your own research, it's an awesome place to see some cool stuff, people use astaxanthin for many purposes, above and beyond aging of the skin. There are people already using astaxanthin for that, but there are studies going on in Alzheimer's disease, athletic performance, muscle soreness, and the list goes on. Once applied and assimilated into the skin, which again is as quickly as 20-something seconds, astaxanthin has been shown to have incredible moisturizing properties. So even if it wasn't this super powerful antioxidant, which it is, it's way more powerful, like 6,000 times more powerful than vitamin C, 1,000 times more powerful than vitamin E. But even if it didn't do all that, I'd want to use that ingredient in this trio because it's a phenomenal moisturizer. This is a skincare product, okay? So I'm sure you can tell I'm pretty darn excited about this trio and its proprietary formula. I've mentioned this before. We're like in constant production to make sure we can get these ingredients in the dosage that we need, these clinical dosages, so we don't run out, because that's how fast these are going off the shelf. But when you combine all of these ingredients and you put them together with astaxanthin, with the rest of our toxic-free ingredients in this formula, this is literally going to be the greatest skincare product that you've ever used. Again, it takes 90 seconds to apply. You apply it in the comfort of your home. And the way our system works is you're going to want to get back to the person who shared this overview with you. They're going to show you literally in 5 minutes how you can get a wholesale account with our company. Or again, if you see the big picture here, if you understand that what just happened over the past 2 years, and I'm here to tell you that this next year that we're in right now, it's not going to be any better. It's going to be worse. You must have a way of earning income from home. You've got to treat this like your life depends upon it, because it does. So if you want a wholesale account, the person who shared this event with you, they can show you how to get that. And for literally no extra money, you can become an organic influencer with our company. Because as you get great results, you're organically, naturally going to want to tell others about it. You're going to have people coming up to you and saying, did you get Botox? Did you put this in your skin or that in your skin? Your skin looks great. You're shining. What are you doing differently? They're going to want to get their hands on this product. So why not get compensated from our company for your efforts? I want to honor your time. I want to prevent myself from being too verbose. As I said, this is a bite-sized overview. So my last 2 recommendations for you are one I've already mentioned. Get back to the person who invited you to this overview. They're going to show you how you literally can take 10 years off the appearance of your skin in 90 seconds. And then last but not least, my last recommendation for 2023 is this. Let that person know that you want to get educated about toxic ingredients. It's not hard at all. And then you're going to want to take inventory of the products that are already in your house. They're already in your shower. They're already in your medicine cabinet. You're already brushing your teeth with them. They're already going on your skin every day. And once you see what's going on in your body on a daily basis, and what science has proven, not hypothetically, scientifically has proven those ingredients do to your body over time, you're going to want to throw them in the garbage. And I invite you to allow us here at Essante Organics to be your toxic-free solution. So again, thanks everybody for joining us on this overview, and thanks for sharing this presentation. It was recorded, and I look forward to sharing again with you real soon. Bye-bye, everybody.